All right. Hey, Geminis, welcome back. All right, you guys, in honor of the full moon, which is today, October the 9th, wanted to do a little full moon message, but it's going to be a little different. We're going to first look at what's a blunt message from the universe, what's a symbolic message, what's a love message, and what's a life message, okay? So I'm going to kind of keep it a little bit simple. Oh, my. I already knew what card this was because, well, it's quite tattered. I want to say this has made an appearance like 2 other times today. I think once in a Libra video. But the World card. So blunt message from the universe is, I'm sorry, I said world, the Wheel of Fortune. Forgive me. I don't know why I'm insisting things that I shouldn't insist here. The Wheel of Fortune is about a turn of the tides. It's things moving in our favor. The blunt message from the universe says, okay, yeah, we might have already had a lot of nice opportunities that maybe we passed by since a chunk of this card has been eaten away. My puppy did this when he was a baby. And I always use the decks even that have something like this because to me it adds another flavor to it. Obviously it's a missing flavor, but this says, look, things are still going in our favor, even if maybe there were a couple of opportunities that we weren't too fast on the uptake on. It's okay. There's still more good stuff to be had. The world is still at our fingertips right now. We have great opportunities. Now, I would say, 10 of Staves, definitely don't waste time beating ourselves up over the things that we didn't. This could be like, oh, I had an opportunity to invest in something. I didn't snatch it up. And now it's like, oh my gosh, that thing's making so much money. We don't want to linger on that. This 10 of Wands says, no reason to feel like, oh, how could I have made that mistake? It's not even a mistake. It's just, it wasn't right for us at that time. That would be like saying, I'm so disappointed that, I didn't go to whatever, that dance that when I was in high school, when I could have danced with my high school sweetheart or something. It's like, yeah, but if we weren't in the mood to dance that night, if we were still shy, if we weren't ready for that, we just weren't ready for that. It's not really a missed opportunity because here's the thing, that chunk is missing anyway. We don't even know what was on that part of the card. Who knows how that would have turned out? Was it an opportunity? Yeah, but opportunities, just because there's an opportunity there doesn't mean it's going to turn out good. The word opportunity means it's something we could experience, but that doesn't guarantee that it's going to be what we want it to turn into, because that's all dependent upon how it unfolds. So there's really never a point in feeling sorrowful about a missed opportunity because you can't guarantee that it would have been the best thing ever. But what we do see is that we have a ton more wonderful things up ahead. So we really do want to focus on moving forward. So that's a blunt message from the universe, which I think is great, like to not stress out or worry about whatever choices or chances we didn't take. All right, what's the symbolic message? What's a symbolic message? Symbolic message, Maximus. How can you feed others when your own table is empty? This is interesting because this is like a candelabra that is shown here, but a candelabra that has light bulbs. So this actually has more to do with mindset than money. But the symbolic message of all of this is, we're allowed to focus on plans for ourselves, because when we are moving our own life forward, even though maybe it sounds kind of selfish that, I've got to pursue my own, ideas and hobbies and interests. The thing is, if we say we have a great idea, but because we're always saying, no, I'll instead, do whatever. I'll work every weekend in my family's business to help them out. But what if my idea could have actually been something, if I'd used those 7 weekends in a row to work on my plan out in my garage, I could have developed something that I would be world famous. I would develop something and I would be a billionaire. And then my family that's struggling in their business at the bakery that I used to help out at every weekend, well, you know what? We can give that whole bakery a makeover. We've got more resources. So it just kind of says that tending to our own interests can be of great value and can also be a way that we help others. But if we don't develop our own skills, if we don't invest in ourselves, then how are we going to be able to maximize our potential and be of greatest benefit to those around us anyway? Possibly not. So interesting because the scissors are here and the light bulbs are here. So that's the symbolic aspect of it, is like, what do we need to cut away? Scissors can cut things loose. They can also, cut new openings in things, new, like, we can make things fit better. We can trim unnecessary weight down with scissors. So I don't know, someone might be literally like trimming up their schedule to make time for these moments where they really want to focus on their own bright ideas. This is all about, the light bulb moment. This could be literally somebody has a flash of something amazing. The light goes on. This could be, but I feel like it's after we cut through something, we trim off something unnecessary, or we cut a little hole for ourselves in something. Someone could be doing something with fabric. They could be doing something with paper, anything that scissors can cut. There's this thing about like saying, you know what? I think I understand how to do this now. I'm going to cut a little hole right here for me. There's a little doorway so that I can go right through I'm feeling like the opening of like a flap of a tent. Like somebody goes, now I'm going to make myself this little opening here, or I'm going to carve out a little space just for myself so I can pursue these hobbies, because I really think it's going to be a benefit to everyone around me. So somebody suddenly sees how they can make their schedule fit better so that they can do something that's really necessary for their own growth. And it's not to be selfish. It's actually because whoever this is has great ideas. So Gemini, kind of a fun thing to be giving ourselves the space maybe to explore the hobbies and the great ideas and the great pursuits that we may have, no matter how busy life is. Okay, what's the message in love? What's the message in love? We've got the Messenger of Swords in the reverse. So this is all about like the Page of Swords. This is either someone doesn't understand what we're doing, or we don't understand. And the part of the reason could be we are at a different alignment. Now, this could be someone who literally, you see all the, like a celestial, like an astrolabe, a celestial star map. One person's inner compass, their North Star, the thing that they really feel guided to do, may not be what the other person feels guided to do. So it may be very difficult for someone to even comprehend like what your plan is. So in love, there's a misunderstanding here simply because one or the other doesn't know enough about the other person. We have a 6 of Cups in the reverse. We have a 3 of Cups in the reverse. We have the Messenger of Coins upright, and we have the Star in the reverse. Definitely, this just looks like right now there's some misunderstanding, which might be why we have a delay on people coming back together. Now, there is a potential for this anyway, but right now there's still distance. With that being a map on there and then the star being in the reverse, I feel like this has to do with distance between lovers. I mean, we could say it's distance between lovers because they've completed a cycle together and are not coming back into union. It could, I don't know, I don't look at it that way because we have the Messenger here of Coins. There is, if anything, maybe it's that Gemini is saying, yeah, they don't quite understand me. So I'm not sure that this is going to work. Yet this person seems to want very much. I mean, they're coming in to give flowers. They're coming in kind of like kicking up the heel, like, hey, how's it going? Like, they really may not be on the same page with the Gemini, but at the same time, I'm not 100% sure that it's going to remain that way. We don't have something coming back in right now. We don't have a reunion, but we have someone who would like to have that. And yet there's distance. And I think the biggest obstacle would maybe be having enough time to sit down and get to know each other right now. Let me get one more on that. That's kind of an interesting spin on all of it, right? Because I don't quite understand. We have the Death card. This isn't really over. So we had Aquarius and we have Scorpio. Something isn't over yet. I almost feel like it's just on pause. It's just on delay. Like, right now, I don't have time to explain everything that I'm doing to someone. I'm kind of in the midst of a bunch of other things that I want to take care of. I want to tend to. So maybe, I mean, this person is kind of so happy-go-lucky, like they don't even realize anything's amiss. But I feel like Gemini is kind of the one pulling back on, like, I don't know about this. But there's more to this story later on. It's just for the time being, I don't think that somebody has the time to connect, and I think it's on Gemini's side. I don't have the time to spend time, connecting, doing all the things that would have to be done to find time to get to know each other better. Not right now. So maybe this is to be continued is what it looks like. And then let's get one life message. Okay. Life message. We just had the Four of Wands. It flipped out in a really weird way. I thought I was going to have to start shuffling again, and I was changing my hand position, and then it's almost like my finger like bent and flipped the card out. So we got the Four of Wands that ended up sideways. The perfect harmony is still, it's up ahead. It's undetermined. This could be about love, and this can be about relationship. This can also be about business relationships and non-romantic relationships. But this is about the perfect pairing. The perfect pairing is, again, undecided right now. So we have a storyline with a ton of potential. We have a storyline with a ton of, you know what I said at the beginning, we never know if an opportunity would have ever yielded what we wanted it to anyway. So any missed opportunity, no point in worrying about it. Spending time focusing on the things that we want to focus on, the interests that we have, the places in life that we feel really compelled to devote our time to. I feel like somebody is shifting their energy less on relationships and more on like personal goals, personal dreams, personal achievements. And in the meantime, like if they're not going after relationships right now, and they're also working toward a bigger goal for themselves, a bigger dream, no wonder we have like, we could have everything work out beautifully, but it kind of depends on if we arrange our life in the way that we want it to be, and then if we connect with the people that we really choose to be connected to. It's all up to us. So the potential is there, but what's empowering is that it's all up to us. Could we have everything work out beautifully? Absolutely. Are we there yet? Possibly not. And I just dropped the whole deck. Fortitude and Queen of Coins. This says we just keep pushing through. It does seem to be a little tough. It does seem to be like whatever the goal is or the dream is of the Gemini, it's kind of a big thing. And Gemini is courageous enough with this Leo energy to say, yes, I can do this. I can. And it could be a little annoying at times because it's like, how does nobody understand how busy I am? You know, they're so footloose and fancy free, but I got bigger fish to fry, bigger goals to go after. But it's like Gemini has the strength to do it. They have the fortitude to do it. They have the ideas to do it. And they have the like stability. I feel like this would be like, you know, Gemini is in their final courses in med school, and meanwhile, the person that they've been dating is like, you know, say they're in a career path that is not so intense, you know, and so they've never entered into maybe even a program as intense as like med school, so they couldn't comprehend how focused Gemini has to be, how much it's requiring of them, or what their big dreams and goals are. Maybe they eventually want to open a clinic somewhere, so they're burning the midnight oil, they're doing extra, you know, rotations, they're you know, doing so much with their lives and have so many big plans, and other people maybe are not living that same level of intensity and reaching for those dreams, and against kind of like big obstacles also. So it just kind of seems like the message in life in general is that you've got the strength to do it. Stay calm, stay collected. That grounded energy that you possess, the curious mind, the intelligence, the personal power that you possess is like serving you so well right now. You've got this. That's what this says. You've got this. All your dreams can come true. Your payoff will be you have get exactly the life that you want. Very, very strong, very powerful. All right, I'm going to leave that one there. Thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing. Remember, I'm a storyteller, not a psychic, so bear that in mind as you listen to my art. Thank you very much, you guys. I appreciate all of your energy. And don't forget to watch the bonus general messages. I'm doing giveaways for my subscribers right now, so don't miss out on those videos. I put them out every single day. Today I actually did 2 of them, so there's 2 different prizes I'm giving away. So anyway, there you have it. Bye.